This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bears will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So New Mexico State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Byard. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm. That might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Missouri State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Leaves it with the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Past the 30. At the 20, he's got space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
But to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. Looking for blockers. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field. It's fired. Fires it incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Fires to the tight end. Across the 45. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Aggies look to keep this drive humming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Uncorks it. Working that left side. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Snap it to the back. Nice move to keep running. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Aggies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Handoff to the single running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's fired. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Great job by the back on the option. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Smith dropping to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Right back to the well. Finding an escape route. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking downfield, it's fired. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Daly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. New Mexico State trying to retain possession on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Keeps the play going. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Smith wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. And the Bears send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime updates.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, if you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
With the catch, it's Davis. Turning it on. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Flicks it out of the air. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Smith dropping to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Marks. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's fired. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it near midfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air. Breaks into the open. Who got the first down and still on his feet. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Davis. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Going to the run. It's Davis. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the Bears are on the move. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to him. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Touchdown, Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Byard. Here's the pressure. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Let's send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Buys a little extra time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll heave it deep. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Got a man. It's Silver. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
They'll run the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Makes the catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to add another. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw. It's fired. Gets it out quickly. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half.
And waiting just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So here comes the Bear offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line.
Get set, get set.
RPO complete to open the drive. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open, just fine.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To throw, it's fired. Here comes the heat. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fakes the grab. He is not going to get there. Stopped short the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.